Es radeem oiragam dagam, da already dent.
What's going on here?
The natives sure do swarm like vermin around here. They're gathering together to steal their livelihood.
Vooruit mij. Bakkeruiden de verraad them. Gezelkes en vrij doen nou dat wind.
Oh, there they go again, gibbering in their horrible language.
Naradit quam em linquidames samoni soinoiga, toiga ones luchtum en echter regu onque seis.
Keep it up and we'll show you just how savage we can be. I'm guessing you've heard enough stories about our formidable warriors to know what we're going to do to you.
Rodit da kwets getan?
Is toegem de go mij den vrij. Je mat vrek fricht land.
They look serious. We were just joking. Come on, don't take it like that. We'll leave the kid alone, promise. Come on, guys, we're leaving.
Het lag het way. Es duon en bereinde het mij de nelde. En ze wegen. Sme undo en meraunde het mij.
Es loeni emboessini da vorredi dead.
Nas smeuin en vregandi et adiven. Es hat hande hef foile gevenas. Es frichtum kaui suicid.
Seldis, es redone var hegenissenam. Redone denes luchtom. Es suissag me de qued vregdessa.
Tos, fuxandesa en jedem noi. Agaded mad jamarodamait.
Es qued det mat.
Estet mad for de goidi aglanoidui. Neg velde em quens de feshem de velua olo anamag. Sag gused me, gused vlanam da ognide. Es radei em beard varhas rankte ag a hovabas. Arberu var has a hole shantamenda. Ex-rei dad adiveni farwedoig. Die hen on mil frichtimen, jam es angenam de neus luchtum.
Es ga sauk sin. Jom sacht gabanam da dauri nois selena se beroigem en nodas.
Nas puisig gabanan. Es puisig en nama raum e feshima. A ment foadi a hantamen var has.
Estu donegad. Siend nama soneda golvo glendi, vregu ded madi sabati.
Vorkendur are feshim asies. Nas ankem vari da on done oil.
Vregum neis oglendi no kassin, vriden garame. Echter hevor kenis sir, ja sechtem. Age harlan neis dierni. Na kauid neis sedmada vertemen on vegem. Na vemida de glonoidu, jom everoids da regu.
Es neis diern donegad sen ages duben agadachta. Udag da degadach euragide an vigeshvar. Esa hanum tuflane.
Tuflanan vigeshvar. I vigem I feshim. His comfarwed. Adivan fawed me. Ja, tigedam qua igeshvar.
Queseidem sientad ne sonigad fregu requeseis da hequillam saveri.
Flei dad. Sag mal linquidem sa menam arlinida nemida o nestiri, ut vlanan oil.
Du den der roll. Sag, quod sientem queridau ent. Ma qualem frangamer raheve. Ud maru de dato.
Na krijgt hij dwe?
Smeu no em tegeu den det saranaik sa dead. Esa en condiwe dag echte reguon queseis.
Allora due ad even de goridau des. No set hunde siet alle mi samersa. Na fravind quodvregs da vergeu in Satulana. Es kosovlech de hanalam.
Is nu si esa? Badrade em extreg nadis. Maasrade em quascani.
Es lemat in Englandem da tugi quetsi ardessa. Smeum em snegd even reques en wensche. Ja nee mid de fashion en nee sige.
Puda di ori. Reg de venetolemem. Sagna combinedend ca ir aninab.
Farbem e weshem nama e diwe danedau en awi. Eva aminundem e de gen alen. Ael ka gen vienembi.
E vienbi.
They call it quicksilver. Cienza main quante cider. Quan naidem en aunas en essen.
Sages vir emes nem uvenag. Braud me dena fide des. Avregde e donea mer, ma analide quandavader. Abelen renees luchumen des anetusem. Sagno es treparachni.
Es jori. Nascair com semel ke deam quensen neis garantan.
Sien ta de je gaige deni. Se laude et hagos qua heranan jam goidem. Sien ta de radidau qui ma envel ned reisa agantibi.
Quer shedam oiragade quid me meet suit luchtan. Sag ca ir nas meunem toig da semenum. No, en veertum da onklendi emes quintog ni dead.
Ma es quintag rei donei nasi casur. Toigdis. Es velem toigde echte de sano.
Ja, te gedams de harigi emali. De radeda da emaradem. Confrengamis se echter.
Qua awelum seg. You can come out now. We've cleared the way.
Allora due. En us da hauto lekkavin. Smeundem hem a bol med en sotulum.
Ja, alor gedwe. Verredet niet.
Hello, Chief.
Back again? What do you want?
We've come to tell you that we want to stop working in your mine. Several of our people nearly died trapped in a tunnel, and you did nothing to free them. We don't want to end up like them, so we prefer to leave.
Well, now, you people aren't exactly the tenacious type. Quitting at the first sign of trouble? Here's your pay for a day's work. I'm going to have to find myself some new workers. Well, what are you still doing here? Go on, get out of here. You won't get anything more.
Es olegloen me da eluduis asuneo yewang.
A esienden beruvar has eshantemen ja rendunded.
Kair? Na credeme nedolmar. Ad lo redwe. Sian tam ka taurebima ergaidi da heba roiga nodas. Togum verdis sa. Se unde renau ded da harmalen. Sian tad ka adriga qua alochtom.
A die jaren to floin.
O die ieren.
Es oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da ore di duis. Qua... Adloredwe asonea jong. Echter ta ored for valniodum eduven fisitalimem. For edad toflan me da had foidi maganta buidumen.
Ah, a dreg dead.
Esses nois selenam jom como rustusesa.
Es allen se. Bud lauen dunkas. Togombe sad vid bogem. Nasmeonem ereum eferet esse veljam ked. Sages dur me fregam verberu dagde. Arradidam da sunkesem, emes ankan varsuis hab, das avede gigoigi e genesis. Toigad karsur karhe donigada oil, make oil siend.
Hello.
Are you the healer of this fort?
I'm the doctor in charge, yes. Do you need my help?
There are people in our village who have fallen ill with a strange disease. It's something we've never seen before. They suffer from headaches and dizziness and have become so weak they must stay in bed. Others have started to show the same symptoms. We investigated to find out where it was coming from, which led us to the mine. The miners told us they use a highly toxic product, quicksilver, that they must not inhale. But we've seen them washing the gold in the river, and we think it's poisoning the water or the fish.
When heated, quicksilver disappears completely. I'd be very surprised if the illness you speak about comes from there.
We've gathered a few things here. I believe you can test them to make sure they don't contain any quicksilver.
I really don't think you'll find any. But if it'll make you feel better, let me take a look. Where did you get these disgusting things?
The mud is from the miners' waste. We gathered it on the banks of the river that flows into the lake our village is built on. The fish came from the same river. We found it dead near a spot where our people fish.
Well, I highly doubt I'll find any quicksilver, but I'll do the porcelain test. It's going to take me a while. Would you like to wait here or come back later?
We'll wait for you.
All right, I'll get right to work. I've done the tests, and I can't believe it.
Is it quicksilver?
It is, and I can't explain it. Of course, it's possible that the miners didn't heat the mixture sufficiently before washing it in the river, or that some of the metal was spilled on the riverbank. But I'd never have thought it could poison fish, or the people who eat them. It's an incredible discovery.
That's all well and good, but our people are dying because of your mine and your quicksilver.
Yes, but nobody had realized it. They were indeed very careless, but there was no ill will on their part.
There have been many cases of miners being poisoned. Most of the time it's because they'd breathed in the fumes. In any case, I can prepare a remedy that will help your sick. And of course, you'll have to stop fishing in the river altogether.
Die we dag fishi dachi? Tuk dem echter eshem aboy lames de nauneam.
Na smeo in em toogd. Why do the miners risk being poisoned if they know the fumes are dangerous?
Some people think it only happens if you're clumsy, while others think they'll be fine if they take the treatment regularly. This is often true in the short term, but the long-term consequences of poisoning are almost always fatal. Yet it's hard to quench the thirst for gold. I understand that your people don't attach much importance to it, but where we come from, gold makes the world go round. Anything can be bought and bargained with gold, including lives.
What does the treatment involve?
Your patients have accumulated poison in their bodies. This treatment will help them eliminate it, but it will take time. In the meantime, they'll have to rest and stop eating fish. Would you like me to make it for you?
Nastur mes munigin armansa yiga ektrag.
Thank you, but we'll have to think about it first. We need the treatment you told us about for our people who have been poisoned. Can you help us?
Of course. We'd better get started right away, since it's going to take some time. Come on, I'm going to need your help. Here you go. There should be enough to treat those who are sick for several weeks. If you need more, you'll have to come back and find me. They must drink this potion twice a day in the morning and evening. Drink a lot of water and rest. And above all, don't eat any more fish as long as the mine is active. I've told the head miners to be careful about the heating and any discharges into the water, but I can't guarantee it won't happen again. You'll all have to be patient, but those who are sick will recover.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Please, I'm only doing my job.
I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Na siemten linquidau nemi dawi na base. Ogolei nes igi ar sarenaik sa ovunag. Es radei da sibe dent. A coridi dent. Var hasqua wint heniedem.
Anilain, es ra adiven. Budvel em adriug mes daelu mevas. Krengat kasur arlandag kasi.
Adier na har.
Auglandaiga, Aida, esan kenam da mauret.
I rag dem e bune dem et eniasi, de jam quens and nes garanten an e vige.
I take it mod. Es advarp midwis. Lema de queniatogit satenias. Quel she dem nase teniasem de wintenesem quels.
Na, es batem ne midawi. Da an menundi dau e kannegem jam rennend de hetalemem. Farberend menem suliantig ja es nema.
Galuen se argant bie. Asmeuent em quantesider kaganegem sient.
For res voladem anet began des jamished ka helladagem en beis. An neimi de fashion.
On nemi dent e feish ni anes iselem. Ni ogele wolanon. De kent? Siemten na ma diwidach fidei de. Sages radei emesem reques.
Mes an voladent da diglenach ikanagi. Echter arberusem neesol neimi dawi.
Na radi den des a volla dachtamam.
En sarentum. Badradeida udroida dent tasoredi samenas. Vregen mi loin. Faret toisi met krechtom ovunagen nes dier. Nalen cuidandi eren oixa descared. Karen shantani talamiko. Sages maere sagent kasen. Se undi farberu wint ovunemen kaolad.
Ad lor geda dat ha harlan aveth. Es radeiem andrigem qua neis torten.
Bir tier si oleg.
Hello, Forkan.
Bertir Simad. Can I help you in any way?
The gold mine that's upstream is poisoning the village. They release their quicksilver into the river, which poisons the fish, the animals, and all of us.
Releasing quicksilver into the river is madness. I wouldn't have imagined it was possible for this metal to cause secondary poisoning. But every precaution should have been taken, since it's extremely toxic. What do you plan to do?
We can't just wish and hope they won't start putting quicksilver into the water again. We need to close this mine for good. Do you have any idea what we could do?
It would take an official order to convince the mine's directors that it needs to be shut down. I could make a fake one. But if we want to be taken seriously, I'll need an official seal. But be warned, it will only be temporary. No matter how good a counterfeit I'm able to make, they will eventually figure things out, and the mine will reopen.
Will the fort have one of those seals you mentioned?
They might, but they won't give it to you, even if you ask nicely. You'll have to steal it. You know what they look like, don't you?
I remember when you showed me your family seal.
You'll be looking for something like that, but bigger. Official seals are always more complicated. Is there anything else?
Good. Adi Arn to Floin.
Odie Irn.
Es Oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da oredi duis.
Foaidem jagam ja tu suidad suis hagledon kaolad. Avoredad sida suis jigam. Amifrogu es sed ka frag regawen vemam. Abut radei na este feshon de henaban savegem.
Lemat esi feshon, ja vreg ten?
Sneg de ven nemam ene wenshem. Jam este feshon, aquan estem end, an nees ielem exredem ten caer. Es jigag ane dene renoixa, ja fravin sa nemam ag arula moi de jagam.
Fravinde da closta en agledon suis luchtos, a voglendi dent. Es balg me duis.
Ad lochedar adie Irn. Vregdem quets meundem da vuie de vel.
Quel shedem jige da de oleden.
Qua awalem seg arenta.
Qua?
Quan berda.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. The others told me you saved them from the rock slide. To think that the Master didn't lift a finger to get them out of there. Thanks for helping them. Thank you very much.
We weren't going to let all those people die trapped underground.
Did you want to tell us something? Still think you're being poisoned?
Actually, we now have proof. The quicksilver you're using is what's poisoning the river, the fish, and our people.
There's no way. It disappears when you heat it up. You just have to be careful not to breathe it in.
I can't believe we're poisoning our own people.
I understand it's hard to believe, but the fort's doctor confirmed it. Some of the quicksilver makes its way into the river mud and the fish we eat.
Tonkedog, quid vregdom.
It's a sad enough story, but you can just eat something else. Without this job, we won't be able to eat at all.
We're not the only ones who depend on this mine. Our families do too.
And you're willing to die for it? How many of your people have already died or have gone mad? Between the poison and the collapsing tunnels, you won't survive long.
He's got a point. Things might be different with a good leader, but this one doesn't care about our lives.
That's right. Let's go get the others and leave this cursed place. There are plenty of construction sites in Hikmet where we could work.
Thanks for opening our eyes. We're going home to our village. But the Master will find other miners, and it'll start all over again. The water will remain dangerous.
Budag da hadregau da eludes da radidaudet jam vregded.
Es virto. Quel shade en butbalk sedes.
Berde hawel si varhas. Quid sient vregudis.
Fledem dorten jam, ad nuedis dani. Tegeden de loiga ja orgend biemen neis edon. Adore de menja neimident neis igem.
Tug dedel slondem sa tortomen.
Veldem em teugend ne solei morkedon de heronoikse.
Bo tom sa vegam. Sag bo san ma prok.
Quid krechtig neis dalem. Krechtig neis luchtom kasin. Actuoid quid krechtig neis luchtom. De he krechtom neis dalemi. Minun diden de redau kokahagos. Im quan binne drogacht. Und binne den oil.
Mad. Esquai im samal donegada. Es radai da naraja vogel na nama suis luchtus. Sag suis derikasan. Anset sa torten fleded. Da gongaidi es milanias enesis.
Bo rade da haruigi began le volanon.
Es redendet ad dowigag. Fare de het hungridon emenas.
Bad vel da oreld maradident. Es radeem es fornet e dagam feroleg. Sag vogliendade sakahamen. Es koyuang sieduven. Es veldis da regu vasemno. En baragem bodi de madja torebad suiso glendi. Komaroi sande toflan ame. Disene kuem suisiane vigem.
Alochedar ravev. Data harla mata orgeni.
Ad lochedar, ad yernahach. Velames to en baregem.
Es horadeem antrigem quaneis torten.
Bir tir si oleg.
Komaros. Na tegedem es sadit, no ja?
Meundem velo de dakosach. Qued drogesed.
Es eniedem ol fargarwi afra vinzed.
Nasni genta olmara heda. Sa vegem kontachid kariden gör. Samel donegada seg. Esra deem fravindem enam qualnedau e vigi. Ana targmerau es en ketelan.
Es follad. Sag es ersienadau e dagas vir suis rigem.
Nas adver da himne da cheda. Selames nama da begana kosach. Quid smienzem sienciaru dani.
Smeun eduven emes dagomeg drog. Saganon dagam, sersi.
Shit, we're not alone anymore. Greetings! Do you understand our language?
We understand very well what you're saying.
Oh, very good. Well, in that case, you must leave. We are excavating these ruins and it is dangerous.
Radidu et quis.
Nalinquidame sarenaik sa sahuanes vigem echte regu onquises.
I don't understand a single word of what you're saying, but I'll say it again. You need to leave. We're gonna use explosives and you could get hurt. Or worse. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Na siein credau em lamedent avocroidi des co hagos qua hevigem. Budradeda darbudent.
Sien targudent mamende.
Smeonem de reques ferach.
Sheda, you should explain to them what they are risking.
These ruins you want to enter are cursed. They were built by a monstrous people who came from the depths of the sea. Our people say they left behind horrible things that could kill everything around them. These are forbidden places, and our people might react very badly if they see you around here. That's why we came to find you. To warn you.
I don't believe in all this nonsense, but I don't want to see your entire village turn up on a war footing. Are you sure they'll be angry if we stay here? Surely we could negotiate.
Our leader respects our ancient laws, and our beliefs are clear. No one must be allowed into the ruins.
Bad luck. Okay, lads, let's pack up. We're not equipped to fight an entire village.
Koi essa renoixa essa. Na ein Wert sinen on vegem. Es follad disunident hanemem digalag sen naman damen.
Budvelem tarbem ente essa. Samelen ole renoixa denes henesem kahawelam.
Stonke dem drog. Se undu savo quel vorgeni dis marag mader cassa luchtom sketelag. Sagnastu varlechele.
Dag, es ovun varem. Namada meuno e crimo dere jam siund beru wint jechtin mifradi.
Nas kom Sheda. Province crimoderem vokvelemen.
Beren Swiss. Ja is oleg vel olenane darknet. We found this weapon in the basement of the ruins.
How incredible. Let me take a closer look, will you? It is a blade of iron. therefore foreign to this island. It is old. I would say it dates from over 100 years ago. The style is elegant, although the rust has already begun its destructive work. It should be restored. Perhaps then we would learn more. In any case, it reminds me of the work of the people of my continent. But that is of course impossible. That an unknown people reached this level of craftsmanship, that they managed to reach your island long before us. It's absolutely fascinating. Did you find anything else?
There were other items, but they were very damaged. Too many to carry.
I see. That was to be expected. If you allow me, I would like to keep this old weapon. Perhaps I will learn more by cleaning it.
Please. It's too rusty for me to use anyway.
Thank you for your help. This is a great discovery.
Can you tell me more about these ruins?
Alas, I am not specialized in the study of ancient civilizations. However, all the scientists in my country know the numerous sites left by the civilization of Astria. They are an ancient people who inhabited our continent before my country and the others existed. However, their architectural style is very different from that of these buildings. It seems to me that they are old, but not as old as those of Astria. Their architecture is, however, strangely familiar, and it reminds me more of more recent buildings that one of the peoples of the continent might have built. But that doesn't make any sense. How would they have gotten here?
Have you ever been to these ruins? Were you able to see them up close?
No, unfortunately. I would love to, but the people of the village made me understand that it would be very frowned upon. I am a stranger here. I don't want to risk being thrown out for going into a forbidden place. Given the shape of these buildings, I'm pretty sure they must have a basement. Is there anything else?
We managed to shut down the mine.
That's excellent news for your village. So you won't be poisoned by their activity. May I ask how you did it?
We showed the miners that they weren't just poisoning us. They're also killing themselves.
They were so upset that the risks they were taking had been hidden from them, that they demanded an explanation from their leadership.
Excellent. I just hope they don't reopen it later. Unfortunately, the thirst for wealth is a driving force that often pushes people to make the worst decisions. Is there anything else?
Goodbye, Farkan.
See you later.
Velo leg nooit de sabetre gaan weet. Targen me.
Oh.
Sameles dugem radid vredone quad. Avev adnue de dier na har. Dau torten dani daneis oglendi.
Fravindu em forvashed tada leidach reichwis. Sag na fravindu em bu dau torten?
Esenta dugi quaesien de sitten, ag oioragi de queteniasem quen send neis garanta nevigi. Aka duen oi dachtam, bo radai da hairagi da dredi da sadau morgedon.
Ariag des de quinteniasum, quen send morden slana a morgan.
Ja, toig de hevenam sius var henab. Farber de menoiga menemo nemidawi. Sag oioragdem jagam. Nama no bud vrade da or held fidei fescian savegem.
Escogato. Cagovir samelta dadum. Ag eragded casin qued vreg sideno esiteni? Farid mena sientem fidi fesci.
Remden da loiga da lan en olei henediem frassi. Maradend nu krechtidend en olei vila echter hanoidu. Sag fledem da regutege dachident. Frag sloidend olei viem de he frassem karadem.
Quid amanten? Es serenoigsa ca ihr betrechen echter henquena. Es ad valgted me. Duis. Abud balg ta dad casin. Es velda degerach daragu vasinu. Es daugan bos yiridiu.
Qua awilam seg avatir.
Qua awalem seg? Buislanto?
Es Amsterdam da degedachtem. Nas jen toigiene kuem.
Sel quasadeluan. Es allen ent. Vregender are donegada de frag. Dare nau es enogesose korei.
Esa Oglendaiga. Skylidis enelon de Suis meono a angerdis Suis gret dahetir. Eglunidis esa. Aenon mil frictimen, glos deis a andervash tarenta, men and dog, men and dog, men and dog. Exlegdis a sonigada shantamellag. Men mer como leno enigadachtam de henon mil frichtimen. Essi ad rodam agad sosantam varatir. Es comom casi nadach de doleg.
God, cantabede.
Jori. Ol andiuchtau cassin. Contabeit ecrimoderem. Age puissom jarement varnes hualam.
Samelma at sienad magred. Kahenole henesam de hamster.
Essi nama ene tusem Suis largi. A sonaigada. Boloen meembo mikasien sa Amsterdam sisamel. Sages radeem tegeid. Adoflein tegeid. Tokatao glendaiga. Siens poed balk.
Es me ed. Bo bledenem emana kaiden shantan lag donigada. Bird tier to oleg, amev.
Adloch eda da buid kani. Kwa awelam seg.
Quawelam sig, adierna.
Es dogem toretswe. Es an farsche dia deadman. Es velem adregem quahe vigem.
Give me that, imbecile. The orders were blatantly clear. You were to take them alive.
Not at the price of the lives of my men.
Atreides. What is this ritual?
Toiktwin sonegat kai quen fetenida hilnau det cassin? Vrek de questam, farque der sheda. Na fravint quedes et buiet fis vregu dani.
I am sorry. You must be thirsty.
Es Yuri, Saben. Nas Samel en Oilan.
Nas munigin armanse. Anet renaikse. Ja fargest ni.
Es fulad. Sake eksteb. Udbig negan aber litor taus ninen olei chamem. Ente venteam. Faber des dead mad. Ir amber dent danida gwe.
Na fravint. Na fravint nem. Quiesem kaiden de renaiksa donegada. Sagna in virtuint hadem. Ages ovun varemem bert neudam dagdani.
Aheda. Nasmato?
Help! Help! Please, please! Our friend is ill! Come quickly, please!
Sheda! Sheda! No.
Havrana. Komaros sent. Se hangom da doigi.
Land ahoy! I see Olima!
Avoni soinoiga. Nasni lugan neu kon. Linquidis tegedachtani. You scum! Bastards!
Masmeun entem kirandini.
Haren Claudides en tulem taiseneker. Escleuem navorkenender davuye donegadamen.
Now there's a language I don't speak, but I recognize that accent.
Who are you?
You're from Tir Fredi, are you not?
Of course. And you? Who are you? Why are you here?
My name is Fausta. I was born in Teleme, and they've locked me up in here because I saw things I wasn't supposed to see. Are the stories true? That there are creatures as big as houses on your faraway island?
They were telling you fables. Such creatures only exist in stories told to children.
That's a shame. I was hoping one of them might have followed you. It could have broken us out of this prison. What have you done to find yourself so far from home?
We didn't do anything. We were torn from our land by armed men who killed our master before our eyes. They locked us up in the belly of a ship, the likes of which I had never seen. The voyage lasted an eternity. They barely fed us, and without the help of a woman, we would have died of thirst. Our friend Shada didn't make it. She fell sick, and was coughing horribly. Her face grew hideous, covered in spots. She died very suddenly.
I am truly sorry for your friend, and also for your master. The Bridge Alliance can be extremely cruel.
At one point, a man with a bird mask came and put us through a strange ritual. He cut us. Then he cleaned the wound. Came to observe us from time to time, scribbling things.
That is strange indeed. And you felt no particular effect following...
Quiet!
Sorry to interrupt your little chat, but I thought that you would be more comfortable outside.
Who are you? Why have you let us out of this cage?
Would you prefer to remain inside? Introductions and explanations will come later. For now, we must run.
I would also prefer to continue this discussion outside.
Why should I help a criminal?
Supposing that I were one, then perhaps to confound your pursuers.
Fine. While you look great in those outfits, I suggest you look in that trunk. Your things should be in there. All right then. Onward to freedom. Guards, just as I expected. Let me talk to them. I know how to handle these people.
Wouldn't it be better to try to get past them without being seen?
That's a possibility, but are you stealthy enough for that?
Oh, come on. It's not like often we get to celebrate the departure of one of the old time.
Oh! Who are you?
My name is Sybil de Vespe. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Yeah, and? What right do you have to be walking around with prisoners in tow?
I must take these natives back to the embassy. We need information from them to prepare our strategy. We must learn as much as we can about their island to ensure that the business proposition that we offer to your city remains both relevant and aligned with the treaties established between the parties involved, while continuing to maintain the balance between our other partners on the commodities market.
All right, enough. We get it. But what's she doing there?
She's part of a prisoner exchange with Taleme, which my embassy has agreed to arrange.
Really? No one told us about it? Do you have the necessary authorizations?
You'll have to take that up with your superior. I don't have to justify my actions to mere guards.
We are willing to help this London. Es horadeda oldu roidagdent emnamendem serdes. Smeunendem es ni mila veid. Akasidendni. Tokompe randi neis tegedachvel. Mana tegedem esin anon mendu.
Us not want to follow her.
Us afraid of torture.
All right then, Madam Legate. Good luck with them.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. It's not often we get to celebrate the departure of one of the old-timers in the barracks.
I know, but we have to remain vigilant. We've got a lot of prisoners right now. Try to hang in there until the next
Bravo, you played your part perfectly. But let's not dawdle.
Sybil de Vespe? Is that your real name?
Oh, what is this obsession you have for names? Don't worry. My friend is waiting for you at the entrance to the sewer to lead you to safety.
Who is? Besevena me sadigi. Buis katasarto aridenger. You! I won't let you lock us up again.
I have no intention of doing so. I've come to help you escape.
I can confirm that. She's the one who sent me.
I'm glad to see you're all right. I don't know you, though.
My name is Fausta. I was locked up for...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, my dear, but this is hardly the time for pleasantries. They must have realized that you've escaped by now. They'll have raised the alarm. I'll create a diversion and try to draw them off in another direction. But you've got to get out of here. I'll meet you as planned at the end of the sewers, just outside the city. Go on.
Be careful. Let's hurry. Even if Sybil is able to distract the guards, we'd better not dally. Wading through the sewers isn't much fun, but these tunnels should lead us out of the city.
Onet katasach. Nas munig in ormonse.
Quai beurt ni echte de gauda ma keut forme dem drukwi.
Quota fravindau kasaren noikse. You were on the boat that kidnapped us. Why?
It's my job. My life. I'm a Nor, but I want you to know that I completely disapprove of the things you were made to suffer. Even with Sybil's help, it's likely that guards are on our tail, so we need to move as quickly as possible.
What is that thing?
A kind of crustacean that has infested the sewers of most major cities. Unfortunately, there are more and more of them. Stay well away. Those nasty beasts are very aggressive.
What exactly are Knots?
Nauts are members of the Guild of Navigators, Explorers, and Sea Transporters.
A clan of seafaring human traffickers.
No. While Nauts can, of course, transport people, we're not supposed to do it against their will.
I don't remember anyone ever asking us, though.
I know. And I'm sorry. On the ship, I was in no position to go against my captain's decisions. Which is why I've come all this way to find you. To make amends.
What about the other woman? The one who says her name is Sybil.
She's very resourceful. She's probably already waiting for us outside.
How?
She knows the city like the back of her hand. And up there are no giant crustaceans to fight or floodgates to operate. Responsible for freeing a suspected criminal.
After what you just did, you're one too, in the eyes of the law. But if it's any consolation, I'm not a murderer or anything like that.
Where have we been taken?
You're talking about the city, I presume. This is Olima, also known as the City of Stars because of the observatory that stands on top of the hill. It's the largest city in Taimia. The capital.
the door behind us closed?
Actually, these are floodgates used to regulate the water levels in the sewers. They help prevent flooding. Maybe we'll find something that'll activate the faulty lever behind this grate.
Take oil. We must use it to grease the sewer's floodgates. This will be useful.
Be careful. Here come the guards.
These doors seem to work together.
There must be a way to open them one after the other, independently.
This lever is stuck. It won't budge.
Maybe we can find some oil or something similar around here. There must be tools to fix this thing nearby. Were you able to action the lever? Great. Now we can open the doors one by one. More guards. They're not taken to the idea of you escaping. We're almost there. Push this lever and we'll be able to get out.
Your escape plan was brilliant.
Get it out.
At last. I thought we'd never see the light of day again.
I hate to interrupt your celebration, but we mustn't linger. We're still too close to Olima.
Where are you taking us?
Far from here.
There you are. We nearly left without you.
Breaking several people out of prison is no easy task. There were a few surprises.
So this is the famous friend you told me about.
Friend is not the word I would employ, but he is someone I trust. Allow me to introduce you to Ludwig. He's a smuggler who knows every back road between here and Dutton.
Interesting.
Ludwig, let me introduce...
No introductions. This isn't a party. The less I know, the better. And it's better for you, too. That way I won't have anything to tell them if I get caught.
Se chames ka ir saveren. Yana quies ment fravin daunes hanumumen.
Where are you taking us?
We're headed north, outside a small coastal village. Some of your kinfolk are hiding there already.
Others from Tir Fradi? Really?
Did you think you were the only ones who were brought here and escaped? Many powerful people in this cursed country find it delightful to keep pet natives. Your kind don't like that very much, just like you don't enjoy being prisoners.
And the villagers haven't turned them in?
They've got other things to do, like survive. Helping the rich find their toys wouldn't bring them anything, but trading with the newcomers can be invaluable. But we still need to avoid the soldiers as much as possible.
Why are you helping us? We don't have any gold to give you.
Since gold makes the world go round, that would be a valid reason. But sometimes I do favors in exchange for something else. And a Naut's debt is invaluable to someone like me.
You got us out of prison, and now you are indebted to this man for us. Why?
Because I believe it's the right thing to do. It was one of my people's ships that took you from your home. One of your kinfolk lost her life. I owe it to you.
Alvida said you were a smuggler. What's that?
Smugglers are very clever people who discreetly move forbidden or taxable goods from one country or region to another. We know all the secret routes and how to avoid guards, hence why we sometimes take passengers such as yourselves.
I do not understand. If these goods are forbidden, they must be dangerous for your people, are they not?
Let's just say I don't agree with those who have decided that the goods aren't dangerous. Lucky for you, I don't agree with the fact that they lock certain people up, either.
I think we have no choice but to follow you.
Don't worry. My head is probably worth more than yours. I have no reason to take any unnecessary risks. Speaking of which, we better get going. The longer we hang around here, the more likely one of those louts on the ramparts will see us.